Ladies and gentlemen, in a world that celebrates noise, hustle, and constant visibility, it's easy to forget the power of silence. Today, I ask you to consider an alternative path, a path that calls for quiet, deliberate growth, the path that leads us to build ourselves quietly. Now, many are drawn to the spotlight, seeking immediate recognition for their every move. The world is filled with voices shouting for attention, and it seems that every accomplishment must be proclaimed to the world. Yet if we look closer, we see that the true builders of success are those who work in silence. They are the ones who understand that the greatest growth occurs behind closed doors, in moments of stillness, and in the dedication of unseen hours. Internal growth is the foundation of all long-lasting success. It is easy to become distracted by the external world, where accolades, achievements, and attention are often seen as the ultimate markers of progress. But true success does not begin on the outside. It starts from within. Internal growth is the continuous process of cultivating your mind, refining your character, and strengthening your resilience. It's about developing the mental and emotional qualities that empower you to overcome challenges, stay focused on your goals, and evolve as a person. When we talk about focusing on internal growth, we are referring to the development of essential qualities such as self-discipline, patience, self-awareness, and determination. These are the core elements that shape our ability to navigate life with purpose and perseverance. External success, no matter how impressive it may appear, is fleeting if it isn't grounded in solid internal growth. Without a strong inner foundation, external achievements can feel hollow, and the pressures of life can quickly derail us. The key to internal growth lies in the understanding that everything we need to achieve success is already within us. It's easy to get caught up in looking outward, comparing ourselves to others, or waiting for the right moment or the right opportunity to arrive. But the truth is, all the potential we need to build a life of fulfillment and purpose is inside of us from the very beginning. The external world simply reflects the strength and clarity we have cultivated internally. Internal growth is not a one-time event or a quick fix. It is a lifelong commitment to improving oneself step by step, day by day. Process requires patience and introspection. It involves confronting your weaknesses and flaws, acknowledging them, and taking the necessary steps to improve them. It requires having the courage to face adversity without turning away or seeking shortcuts. Through this process, we learn not only to adapt to the world around us, but to shape it according to our vision and values. Self-discipline plays a crucial role in internal growth. It is the ability to stay committed to your goals, even when the path is unclear or difficult. Many people start their journeys with great enthusiasm, but lose momentum when obstacles arise. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter is often the capacity to continue working, even when results aren't immediately apparent. Internal growth teaches us that true success comes not from avoiding difficulty, but from embracing it, learning from it, and pushing forward despite it. Another important aspect of internal growth is self-awareness. This involves taking the time to reflect on our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Self-awareness allows us to recognize our patterns of behavior, understand our motivations, and identify areas of improvement. It enables us to make conscious choices instead of reacting impulsively, fostering greater emotional intelligence and maturity. With heightened self-awareness, we can align our actions with our values, ensuring that we are living a life that is authentic and fulfilling. It is also essential to develop resilience, the capacity to recover from setbacks and keep moving forward. Life is filled with unexpected challenges, and the journey towards success is never linear. Internal growth strengthens our ability to bounce back after failure, learn from our mistakes, and continue pursuing our goals with renewed determination. Resilience builds mental toughness, which is necessary for navigating the highs and lows of life. Ultimately, focusing on internal growth means investing in your ability to evolve, adapt, and persevere. It is not about waiting for external circumstances to change, but rather about cultivating the internal resources necessary to create the life you desire. When you focus on internal growth, you become less dependent on external validation or the approval of others. You begin to understand that the most important measure of your success is how well you have developed as a person, not how many awards you've received or how much attention you've garnered. In today's fast-paced world, the allure of immediate recognition and fame can be overwhelming. We are often told that success comes from being seen and heard, that in order to achieve greatness, we must make noise and draw attention. The age of social media, reality TV, and viral trends has only amplified this belief. However, true success is rarely built on the foundations of publicity. It is rooted in patience, persistence, and the quiet, steady work that takes place behind the scenes. When we focus on patience rather than publicity, we begin to understand that the process of growth and achievement is far more important than the immediate rewards of recognition. Patience is the cornerstone of true progress. It is the ability to endure, to stay committed, and to continue working toward your goals without needing to see instant results. In a world that craves instant gratification, practicing patience can feel like a challenge. However, it is through patience that we build the skills, the discipline, and the resilience necessary to face the inevitable obstacles on our journey. Success that is achieved too quickly is often unsustainable. Without the patience to nurture and cultivate one's abilities, any achievement is likely to be short-lived. Publicity, on the other hand, often gives the illusion of success. It may bring momentary fame or recognition, but it does not guarantee lasting fulfillment or achievement. The pursuit of constant attention can lead to burnout and disillusionment, as the desire for approval becomes more important than the actual work itself. Those who chase after publicity risk losing sight of their true purpose, as they become fixated on how they are perceived by others rather than on the progress they are making internally. The reality is that the most successful individuals are often those who remain largely out of the spotlight during their formative years. They understand that the work that truly matters is the work that happens in private, in the moments when no one is watching. It is during these times that real growth occurs. These individuals dedicate themselves to mastering their craft, honing their skills, and learning from their failures, all without the need for external validation. They have the patience to know that true success takes time, and they understand that the rewards of hard work, dedication, and focus will come when they are ready. Furthermore, patience over publicity allows us to focus on quality rather than quantity. Publicity may encourage quick, shallow successes that are driven by trends, but true mastery requires deep, deliberate effort. When we remove the pressure of needing to be in the spotlight, we free ourselves to focus on creating something of real value, something that will stand the test of time. Patience allows us to cultivate a level of excellence that cannot be rushed or forced. It is a commitment to excellence, not popularity. The temptation to seek external recognition often comes from a place of insecurity or self-doubt. We may feel that if others are not noticing our efforts, we are somehow failing or invisible. However, true confidence comes not from being seen, but from knowing that the work we are doing is meaningful, regardless of who is watching. The more we focus on doing the work for its own sake, rather than for the accolades that may come, the more fulfillment we find in the process itself. In the end, patience is a quiet strength. It allows us to withstand the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise on the path to success. It reminds us that true progress is measured not by the applause of others, but by the growth we experience within ourselves. By choosing patience over publicity, we prioritize the long-term benefits of deep personal achievement over the fleeting rewards of public recognition. In a world that increasingly values words, whether through social media posts, speeches, or advertisements, it's easy to forget that true success is built not on what we say, but on what we do. While words can inspire, motivate, and even persuade, they hold little weight without the action that follows them. This is where work ethic takes precedence. It is the consistency, diligence, and commitment to doing the necessary work day in, day out that leads to tangible results. Work ethic is the silent engine behind all meaningful accomplishments, while words, though powerful, can only do so much without action to back them up. A strong work ethic isn't built in a single moment, nor is it something that can be faked. It is forged over time through the small, often unseen decisions we make each day to put in the effort, even when no one is watching. Words are fleeting. They can be spoken in an instant and forgotten just as quickly. However, work ethic is the steady, reliable force that propels us toward our goals, regardless of the circumstances. The truth is, anyone can talk about success, but only those with a strong work ethic will achieve it. In many areas of life, whether in business, sports, or personal growth, talking about success is easy. It's easy to tell people about your dreams, your goals, or your plans for the future. But what truly matters is the work you put in to turn those words into reality. Words without action are just noise. It is through consistent effort, long hours, and dedication to the process that dreams are realized. Success is not handed to those who simply talk about it. It is earned by those who are willing to put in the effort, often without recognition or immediate reward. A great deal of the value of work ethic lies in its ability to build resilience and discipline. While words may inspire or motivate in the short term, they do little to help us push through the tough times when things don't go as planned. It is in these moments, when failure or hardship strikes, that work ethic becomes essential. A person with a strong work ethic will continue to show up, even when the path is difficult, or the results are not immediately visible. They understand that progress is incremental, and they are willing to put in the work, regardless of how long it takes or how challenging it may seem. Furthermore, work ethic fosters integrity. The person who does the work, even when no one is looking, proves their commitment not only to their goals, but also to their values. It's easy to speak about the importance of honesty, reliability, and discipline, but it is through consistent, purposeful action that these qualities are truly demonstrated. When we prioritize work over words, we begin to build a reputation based on our actions, rather than our promises. Over time, this reputation becomes invaluable, as it is rooted in the quality and consistency of our efforts. Another aspect of work ethic over words is that it cultivates personal growth and mastery. While talking about what we want to achieve can motivate us momentarily, the true growth comes from the repetitive, often tedious practice required to improve. It is through consistent work, be it learning a new skill, mastering a craft, or simply persevering through the challenges, that we build the expertise and wisdom that can't be communicated through words alone. Work ethic allows us to grow in ways that words never can, because it forces us to face challenges, refine our abilities, and keep going when others might quit. In addition, work ethic builds a foundation of self-confidence that words alone cannot. When we see the results of our hard work, it reinforces the belief that we are capable and competent. The more we act and produce, the more we realize our potential. Words may make promises, but action provides proof. In a world that constantly bombards us with distractions, opinions, and noise, the ability to rely on ourselves is an increasingly rare and invaluable skill. Every day, we are surrounded by voices through social media, advertisements, news, and even the expectations of those around us. This overwhelming tide of information and external influence can often cloud our judgment and obscure our path. In such a noisy world, self-reliance becomes not just a virtue, but a necessity for achieving clarity, focus, and long-term success. To thrive amidst the noise, one must learn to listen more closely to the voice within, trust their instincts, and rely on their own capabilities to navigate life's challenges. Self-reliance is the ability to depend on your own judgment, capabilities, and resources to navigate life's obstacles. It means having the confidence to make decisions without waiting for the approval or advice of others. In a society that often prioritizes groupthink and external validation, cultivating self-reliance is an act of resistance. It is about trusting yourself enough to stand firm in your decisions, even when the world around you is shouting in different directions. Self-reliance allows you to sift through the noise, focus on what truly matters, and move forward without being swayed by the opinions of others. The first step in becoming self-reliant is developing a deep understanding of who you are. In a world filled with external pressures, it is easy to lose sight of your own values and desires. Self-reliance requires you to look inward and define your own sense of purpose. What do you believe in? What are your true goals? It is crucial to identify what is genuinely important to you, separate from the noise of public opinion or societal trends. Once you have a clear sense of your own identity and purpose, you can begin to make decisions that align with your values, without being overly concerned about how others may perceive them. In addition to knowing yourself, self-reliance requires the development of self-discipline. In a noisy world full of distractions, it is easy to fall into the trap of procrastination or aimlessness. The ability to rely on yourself means having the inner strength to stay focused on your objectives, even when the world around you is clamoring for your attention. Self-discipline is what enables you to work diligently on your goals, even when it seems like everyone else is moving in different directions. External distractions and focus on the long-term rewards and Moreover, self-reliance demands resilience. The noisy world is full of setbacks, failures, and criticisms. External influences may lead you to doubt yourself or question your abilities. But when you are self-reliant, you have the inner fortitude to rise above these challenges. You understand that setbacks are a natural part of any journey, and you learn to bounce back from them with greater strength and clarity. Resilience allows you to maintain your course despite the noise, and it teaches you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as deterrents. Self-reliance also involves taking responsibility for your own actions and decisions. In a noisy world, it is easy to blame external circumstances or other people for our failures or setbacks. But true self-reliance comes when we accept full responsibility for our lives. This means acknowledging when we make mistakes, learning from them, and using those lessons to improve ourselves. It also means recognizing that we have the power to shape our own destiny through our choices, regardless of the external noise that may try to influence us. Finally, self-reliance fosters a sense of inner peace. When you are no longer dependent on the approval or validation of others, you can experience a profound sense of freedom. You are no longer at the mercy of the fluctuating opinions of those around you. Instead, you cultivate the confidence and clarity to make decisions based on your own needs and values. This inner peace allows you to navigate life with a sense of common purpose, no matter how loud the world may become. In essence, self-reliance provides you with the ability to maintain your equilibrium amidst the chaos, to remain focused on your goals, and to continue moving forward with unwavering confidence. In any endeavor, whether personal, professional, or creative, consistency is often the unseen force behind success. It is easy to become excited about an idea or a goal in the early stages. The motivation is high, and the desire to succeed burns brightly. However, what separates those who achieve greatness from those who falter is the ability to maintain that drive over time. Consistency is not about the occasional bursts of effort or sporadic moments of brilliance. It is about showing up day after day, continuing to put in the work regardless of the challenges that arise. Success is not an event, but a process, one that requires steady, persistent action. One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is that it compounds over time. The effects of consistent effort may not be immediately visible, but over time, they lead to profound changes. Whether you're developing a skill, building a business, or working on personal growth, small, consistent actions lead to exponential progress. Just as a small stream, over time, carves out a deep canyon, small, focused efforts, when sustained, can lead to monumental results. Success often does not come from making grand, occasional efforts, but from the commitment to progress, no matter how incremental it seems. The beauty of consistency lies in its ability to create habits. Habits, once ingrained, become automatic, which removes the need for constant willpower or decision-making. When you make consistency a part of your daily routine, itself, from the mental burden of having to decide whether or not to put in the work, it becomes second nature. Whether it's getting up early to exercise, writing a set number of words every day, or dedicating a specific time to a project, consistency helps you create routines that move you closer to your goals without having to summon motivation each day. Another powerful aspect of consistency is its ability to build momentum. When you do something consistently, it begins to gain its own energy. At first, it may feel slow, or progress may seem minimal. But as time passes and you keep showing up, that effort begins to compound. The small wins add up, creating momentum that propels you forward. In this way, consistency not only ensures steady progress, but also generates its own motivation. As you see incremental improvements, the desire to keep going grows naturally, creating a cycle of success that feeds itself. Consistency is also the key to overcoming obstacles. In any long-term pursuit, challenges will arise. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. However, Those who are consistent in their efforts are better equipped to handle these difficulties. They don't allow a single failure to derail their progress, and they don't get discouraged by temporary setbacks. Instead, they treat these moments as part of the process, learning from them and continuing to move forward. Consistency teaches you resilience. It's about getting back up each time you fall, continuing to work even when things are difficult, and not allowing external circumstances to define your progress. Furthermore, consistency builds trust, both in yourself and with others. When you consistently show up and put in the effort, you build a reputation as someone who is reliable and dedicated. People begin to trust that you will follow through on your commitments, and you start to trust yourself more as well. The more consistent you are in your actions, the more you realize that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. This self-trust becomes a powerful motivator, reinforcing your belief in your ability to succeed. Consistency also promotes a sense of discipline and control over your life. In a world full of distractions, it is easy to lose focus and jump from one thing to another. But when you commit to consistent action toward a single goal, you create a sense of order and structure. You take control of your time and energy, choosing to invest it where it counts most. Over time, this discipline becomes a part of who you are, shaping your identity as someone who is capable of accomplishing whatever they set their mind to. In a world where everyone has something to say, where opinions are shared at every moment through social media platforms and conversations, the temptation to prove oneself with words can be overwhelming. People often rush to explain their intentions, ambitions, and desires, feeling that they need to justify their actions before they even come to fruition. However, the most powerful and lasting form of self-expression is not in the words we speak, but in the results we achieve. Letting your results speak for you means allowing the quality of your work and the impact of your actions to convey the message without the need for constant validation or explanation. Results, unlike words, are tangible and undeniable. When you let your results speak for themselves, you free yourself from the pressure to constantly explain, boast, or justify your efforts. The outcomes of your work will inevitably show what you are capable of, and they will speak to others in a way that no amount of words ever could. Whether in business, personal development, or creative endeavors, it is through results that your true value is revealed. People will judge your competence, your dedication, and your impact by what you accomplish, not by what you claim to be capable of. This approach also allows for authenticity. When you focus on letting your results do the talking, there is no need to overstate or exaggerate your abilities. Your work will naturally reflect your skills, efforts, and the quality you put into it. People will recognize the consistency and the attention to detail, and your results will become the ultimate proof of your capabilities. This authentic expression, through results rather than words, fosters genuine respect and admiration because it reflects an unwavering commitment to excellence without needing external validation. In addition, letting your results speak for you minimizes the noise that often surrounds the process of achievement. In the modern world, it's easy to get lost in the noise, whether it's the constant chatter of social media or the endless discussions of what everyone else is doing. Talking too much about your goals and dreams may even lead to distractions, as it can sometimes deflect attention from the actual work required to accomplish them. However, when you channel your energy into producing exceptional results, the noise fades into the background and your achievements take center stage. Your focus remains on what truly matters, the work and the outcomes. Furthermore, relying on results rather than words builds a stronger sense of self-reliance and discipline. When you depend on the work you produce to make an impact, you place the emphasis on consistent action rather than transient emotions or external opinions. You remove the need to seek approval or recognition for every step you take, instead allowing the cumulative effects of your effort to create their own narrative. This fosters a sense of personal pride, knowing that your results stand as a reflection of your dedication, persistence, and abilities. When you allow your results to speak for you, you also cultivate trust in both personal and professional relationships. Results are what ultimately matter. Words, no matter how eloquent or convincing, will only go so far. It's easy to promise things, but delivering on those promises through actions and tangible results is what truly builds credibility. E, over time, people will begin to trust that when you say you will do something, you will follow through. Trust is built on consistent delivery, and results are the foundation of that trust. Moreover, letting your results speak for you allows for growth and evolution. Successes and failures alike serve as evidence of your journey, showcasing the lessons you have learned along the way. As you achieve more, your results will continue to evolve and improve, reflecting your progress, refinement, and resilience. This steady accumulation of outcomes reinforces your ability to achieve goals and innovate in your chosen field, building a legacy of accomplishment that speaks volumes over time. In this way, your results become a testament to your growth, ambition, and commitment, allowing you to continually raise the bar for yourself and others. In a world filled with distractions, opinions, and constant noise, it's essential to focus on the internal growth, self-reliance, and consistency that lead to tangible results. Letting your results speak for you requires patience, discipline, and the quiet strength to persist despite external pressures. It's through focused action, not words, that true success is achieved. The key lies in showing up consistently, trusting in your abilities, and allowing your work to stand as a testament to your dedication. By doing so, you create a legacy of authenticity, resilience, and impact that transcends fleeting recognition and superficial validation.